Hi guys, it's Ankita. Welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I talk about books here, review them, recommend them. So if that's something that you are looking for, consider subscribing to my channel. Without further ado, let's jump into the review. Today I am going to talk about The Rose Garden by Susanna Kearsley. And it's getting a bit sunny here, but I don't want to put off this review any longer because this is a perfect book to read during the summers. I read this in early spring when I took a week off, and I was really looking forward to reading a book that is set in a garden, and what better one than the one that is set in a rose garden. I found an author that I think I am really gonna love all of her work, and that is Susanna Kearsley. This one is a time travel romance, a historical fiction. In this one we follow Eva, who has recently lost her sister in LA. Eva travels to Cornwall to spread her sister's ashes at a property in Cornwall where Eva and her sister used to spend their summers. So in Cornwall, at this ancient house where the Hallets live now and where this beautiful rose garden is, Eva finds out that she can actually travel back to the 18th century, and the 18th century house, the same house in Cornwall, was very different to the house now in the present, in the 21st century, where there's a beautiful rose garden and there are the Hallets. But back then it was the butlers who used to live there, and Eva meets a man there, and she has to make a choice whether she wants to stay in the past or she wants to return to the present, and find out if she is even able to do that. It's beautiful. It's set in a beautiful Cornish seaside town, a close-knit community. This book literally has everything that I was looking for. Also, I was looking for a book set in Cornwall. Second, I was looking for a time travel romance. Here it is, a time travel romance set in Cornwall, and I wanted it to be beautiful. I wanted it to have good reviews, and I have heard so many good things about Susanna Kearsley. Not specifically this book, but some of her other books are more popular than this one, but I really wanted to read this, The Rose Garden, and it delivered. It is so romantic, and it's one of those historical fictions that is not too heavy on historical details. Like, I like historical fiction, but when it gets too heavy on historical details that are not really related to the story, then I sometimes lose interest. This book was everything that I wanted at the time that I was reading it. It's a perfect summer read. It's so gentle. Everything in this book is so gentle, and it's still so romantic. Absolutely love it. What can be more romantic than a time travel romance set in Cornwall? It's just beyond beautiful, and I love how the author puts like little hints here and there. I absolutely love her like foreshadowing, even though and then, you know, once when there are a few revelations towards the end and you're like, oh yeah, right, I can't believe I missed that. And so the little surprises and a bit of foreshadowing just added so much depth to her writing style without it being too heavy. So a really smooth read, a really gentle story, but also yeah, it has like that dream-like, like wistful quality to it. And I would want to read all the books by Susanna Kearsley, and I intend to buy all of her like physical copies instead of borrowing them from the library or getting Kindle version. I would really love a collection of her books. If you're looking for a book set in Cornwall, time travel romance, grab this book on your holiday. I bet you will not be disappointed. This is, yeah, I cannot recommend this book enough. I have been meaning to review this book for the last few months, and I am so glad I'm doing it now because I want you to read this book. And this author has a new book coming out this year. I think it's called The King's Messenger. I'll pop up the picture somewhere over here. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read this book, or if you have read any other time travel romance, or if you have read any other book by this author. Do let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.